Hey everyone, Levon and Christian here from Remax Expert. Hey Christian, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So today we decided to share with you information about the real estate market in Toronto GTA from Toronto Real Estate Board. We will kind of wrap up all 2024 and what we are going to expect from 2025. And we will go through a couple of cities as well to go more details. And in case we will not cover the city that you are interested, so definitely we will, they can connect us and we can go through those cities, right?
Yeah, definitely. So we start off the new year, give some good information, keep everybody informed. And then should we start off with the GTA?
Yes, we'll start with GTA, but before we will start, I want to share kind of what this chart is about and what kind of information we are going to share, that it will be more easy to understand what we are going to talk about.
Yeah.
So in this chart, it's going to be per condo, townhouse, semi-detached and detached separately, and we have number of active listings per month and also number of sold per month from January to December. So we can kind of check whole market what's happened from January to December based on the rate decrease, how it's affecting our market.
Yeah.
And the last one we can see month of inventory, which is technically if it's below 3, it's a seller market. If it's above 3 but close to 4 or 5, it's a balanced market. And if it's above 4, it's a buyer market. So from these colors, it's possible to see which month, which kind of property, which kind of market we've been. Do you think it's helpful information?
Yeah, that's very helpful. They'll give anybody viewing this good insight to what trends happen, especially when some policy come in, rate cut, goes up.
All right.
Yeah, how it affects it.
Okay, so in general, what do you think, which kind of market we had in 2024? And based on we had a couple of rate decreases and still it's continuing. So what you saw and what you are expecting in 2025?
Yeah, so 2024, so this is 2024. Basically, we're seeing, for instance, in January, if you're looking all the way at the bottom, that total row, so row 8, you could see active listings, for example, there's 10,000 around to start off the year, and then around 4,188 sold. And we see that trend go to February, some more listings, some more sold. March, we see in that inventory pick up a little bit more. And April, there's a huge jump,
right,
which goes to almost 18,000 homes for sale. So
right,
it shows that a lot of the sellers, they're thinking, hey, maybe in the winter time, not the best time to sell.
As
and then
always.
Historically, we're gonna all come back on springtime. But when that happens, a lot of time, as you know, Levon, it's prices, it comes down, right?
Yeah, because it's becoming higher competition.
Yeah.
So in this case, they are competing with more properties. In March, they had 4,200 property, close to 4,300 property. Comparing April, it's 7,700 available properties to buy.
Yeah.
But if we see number of transactions that happened, technically it didn't increase that much as increased the active listings.
Yeah.
And the second reason I believe why it's happened this kind of big difference, because we had a lot of sellers who were waiting to the interest rates will go down,
right,
and they had believed that interest rates will go down and the price will go up.
Yeah.
So they were waiting, and the first announcement, I think it happened close to that time, or they were expecting to have an announcement, and they everyone, they jumped to market, and this is what happened. And in May, we can see even in the condo market, it's going now, it's instead of even from green, it's becoming red.
Mm-hmm.
So we had over 8,000 available properties on the market and just under 2,000 getting sold.
Yeah.
So this is I think one of the reasons what happened.
Yeah. Did you remember some of the sellers asking, or just some people curious, how come homes are not selling?
Right.
Because that's what I heard a lot.
Yeah. So what do you think was the now main, what agents had, what they have to do to get properties sold? So do you think now in this competitive market, some of those properties are getting sold, right?
Some of them are getting sold with some multiple offers, but it's more
right,
what is the agent doing? Plus also, of course, in certain pockets.
Yeah. So what you want to say that now it's very important to understand, to choose agent with expertise.
Yeah.
And it's very important to price upfront right, because we see that we had in April, May, June, and it's close to August, it's almost ready everything. this number is going up and up, number of available properties, and the number of sales is not moving, like even going down in some cases.
Right.
So in this case, when someone is planning to sell a property, they have to go with an experienced agent, and they have to price competitively. They have to have a property in a good condition and shape. So it's like a really competitive market. So they like the property must be like in a perfect shape. Everything must be there and the like nice representative.
Yeah, they need the truth.
They need the truth.
They need an
like,
agent who's not afraid to say the truth, or else, for instance, if we just take a look at, let's say August, quite high months of inventory.
Right.
At the bottom of August, you'll see 22,500, but only 4,934 sold. So the ones that are on the other side, approximately like 18,000 that didn't sell, is maybe pricing unrealistic. A lot of certain things, but the ones that sold, definitely the real estate agent has the experience and knows, hey, this market's like this. If you want to sell, 1 out of 5 homes essentially selling. So you have to market it right, price it right. Everything's got to be in alignment.
Yeah, I saw even like there are a couple of properties they're trying to put on the market at the same price like 5, 6, 7 times. I'm not getting that. Like if you will put same property at the same price, even the competition is going up, how they are going to get sold. I think this is where agent weakness, when they are not giving the full information. They're scared to lose the listing, but that listing is nothing worth that listing.
Causes a worse problem for the seller.
Right, because if it's staying on the market for a long period of time, the first question is coming up like, is there any problem with the property? That's a question we're having as well, right? Like, what's the problem with that property? It's like over 6 months is on the market, no price adjustment, right? Yeah, so, but we can see that like, this is the like townhouse and semi-detached. Since October, November and December, it's becoming green. Why do you think this is happening in this market niche? Like why townhouses and semi-detached are more interesting for buyers?
Yeah, we shot videos, me and you shot videos for your clients too, about one of the effects I feel should be the policy change, right? They introduced, December 15th, they introduced the increase of the insured mortgage to 1.5 million, and originally it was 1 million. So then that's now, in order to buy a 1.5 million home, somebody could pay like what?
Like it's, I think it's close to 120, 130,000 down payment, and now you can buy a property up to 1.5 million. And the second thing, if they are a first-time home buyer, so the amortization can go up to 30 years instead of 25 years. So that's increasing their affordability as well. So I think, you are right. And that's one of the things that we see semi-detached and the townhouses are more selling compared, the moving compared with the other properties. So where is the big dark red zone? Condos. So why these condos you think we have this kind of situation in the condo? Who were the buyers that they are not, they are not in the market now?
The years before, right, a lot of the pre-construction were selling very well in a good market, and then it takes them maybe 2 to 4 years to finally build it and close. So now a lot of new condo owners, they try to get a mortgage, maybe some can't get the mortgage, and they're trying to just offload a lot as well. And we're just not seeing the condo market move that quickly. Most people after COVID looking at bigger space too.
Right, and I think one of the reasons as well that condo market, especially in downtown, the biggest the sector of the buyers, they were investors. And now those investors they are not exist, because financially it's there is no possible to buy a condo, to rent it out, and to do cash flow. Even before maybe they were living zero breakdown, but now it's even not too close to zero. So it's deep minus. So I think one of the things, we lost those investors, and those investors will be back when interest rate will be really a couple of more cuts. Maybe investors will start to think again being back to market and buy those condos. But we see close to 7 months, 6 point. It's a lot. So do you think approximately how many months or maybe a year, how long we need the time to have a market back in the condo market?
If it's this trend, probably that means at least 6.5 months for it to kind of clear out, but at the same time there's going to be inventory coming on the market. So by looking at this chart, it shows maybe closer to end of the year, fourth quarter. then maybe things get better. Yeah.
And another thing, like I found the numbers November versus to December, that there are like in November we had over 8,000 listings, but in December like it's above 6,000. So what happened with another 2,000 listings? If we will go, like there is some sold, okay, 1,600 sold, but I believe there are some new condos came to the market as well. So end of the year, maybe some of them, they remove their properties from the market.
Yeah.
And maybe they're waiting that we're going to have a spring strong market and they will be back on the market. So that's another thing that we're going to see. I believe this number will go up again in January. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
We can cover like the same, we can do the same like report for different cities, so we can go like quick through the Vaughan. We are not going to spend more time on the per city. It's just in general, we'll see that in Vaughan approximately the same situation. January and February we have same green zone, and then going forward is becoming more red. And the end of the December, November again, townhouses and semi-detached are becoming green. Which is number of properties are going down and number of sales is approximately the same.
So same thing as
in like overall in Toronto,
Yeah, same thing as people taking it off the market potentially. A lot of reasons, and then most likely springtime is always like this. We see so much inventory pop up.
What do you think about Richmond Hill? Let's check about Richmond Hill.
Richmond Hill, January to March, and then we see a huge jump up in April for how many homes for sale, and kind of the same trend really, because all of it is revolved around seller emotion, what their mindset is thinking, and typically they say the 80-20 rule is do what the 80% is not doing,
do the opposite,
and then go the other way. So it's like some sellers may be thinking, hey, maybe I wait until spring, I'll sell for more, but it might be better to sell February.
Yeah. So that's the thing, and it's the same situation, it's over there. And I want to just share with like if people they need more information, they can visit to our website, and they can find market updates every month. And if they need more information about their cities, maybe it's missing from our website, we can prepare the report and to send them as well.
Definitely.
It's just about that. What we are going to, the first we can mention that in 2024, the belief that interest rates will go down, price will go up, it didn't happen. So and that connection is not there. So there is some other aspects as well that it's related to the prices. It's not just the interest rate.
So 2025 seems like it's going to be even more important being aware of all the numbers and what trends are coming up. So if anybody has questions, reach out to Levon, reach out to me, email, text. Make sure that you know everything that's going on.
Perfect, thank you. And another thing, like to finish, we talk about the sellers. So what would you suggest to buyers? So where they have to focus? They have to buy now, they have to wait. What would you suggest to them?
I think obviously it depends on their situation, how they're looking at it, if they're long-term users or just trying to buy something to wait for their appreciation. I think for long-term users, if it's a buyer's market now, so much inventory, so many choices to choose from. So it's a good time to look now. I believe that even for investors, they should start already to check condos, because like the prices on condos went down. Like I don't remember when I saw those kind of prices. It was like 3 years back, and so many buyers, especially investors, they were like, we should have bought 2 years ago, we should have bought 3 years ago. I think now it's those 2-3 years ago. Like take an action now if you want to buy, maybe even a little bit cash outflow, but you have to expect that in 2-3 years we are expecting to have even again shortage in condo market in Toronto. So that's one of the things. The big activity we expect we are going to see from townhouse, again the semi-detached market, especially with those rules that they can buy up to 1.5 million with under 20% down payment. Right at that pocket.
So and if you are planning to buy that kind of property, take an action today, because going forward more buyers are going to be in that aspect, and I think those properties we will see the price increase on those ones. If someone needs to upgrade from townhouse, I think that gap will become more close, because townhouses will go up and it will be perfect time to upgrade from townhouse to big house, because the gap is going to be smaller, I believe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so what I am suggesting, maybe not monthly, but quarterly, we will give an update, this kind of update again, and based on the feedbacks and comments, we will see if they were interested to do monthly updates. We will continue to do monthly updates. And I believe this kind of information are helpful for people who want to buy or sell, and if they need more information that will help them to make a good decision, they can always contact us, and we will sit with them and discuss more details, especially if in their case, how we can help them to buy or sell a property in this market.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's a
Thank
wrap.
you very much.